I was given a slim volume of poems composed by a local writer, a faithful Christian whom some of you may have known, Derek Burton. The book was a gift to me from his wife, Joan, a fellow reader, shortly before I was licensed. Derek also had the road to Golgotha on his mind, when shortly before he died, he wrote this poem, Simon of Cyrene.
He moves amongst the people, not much concerned with their concerns. A stranger, remaining self-controlled and separate from the crowd. He is big, has strength, and much to spare. Tapped by a Roman soldier, he stops and regards the silent, blood-stained figure falling beneath the weight of the cross. Moved by an abstract pity, he shrugs, struggles to grip the great bulk of wood as the soldiers balance it precariously across his back. It is perhaps a passing half-hour of his time, an act of simple kindness, little regarded by himself as his life moves on from the centre stage of history.
Relieved of his burden, Jesus walks behind his cross, eyes sometimes cast down, sometimes staring at the instrument of his approaching death. He does not stare back at the staring bystanders. He gives them no bitter looks, mutters no curse or even words of reproach. He knows that nothing he says or does will change what will shortly happen. And nothing must, because it is the Father's will, and Jesus will never oppose his Father. They have eternally been in perfect harmony, and will be forever. But there is just this day to live through, until life is driven from his body. Where are his disciples now? He cannot see a single one along the roadside, cannot hear a loving, encouraging Galilean voice. Can they all have hidden away? The growing cacophony of the people's voices has a harsh, pitiless ring. Who, after all, did he think he was? Yes, he healed some people, but he quarrelled with the community's leaders, the Pharisees. No one did that. He mixed with the wrong sort of people, collaborators, women of the street, lepers, Samaritans. He broke the rules and encouraged others to break them. He was a danger to the country. He risked upsetting the Romans. And then he hinted, no, more than hinted, virtually stated, that he was the Son of God. All that Son of Man stuff, they knew what he really meant. He was no son of God, not even a king, certainly no King David. That's who they needed now, not a preacher or even a healer, but a divinely chosen warrior to lead the fight back. But you don't understand. You don't need a kingdom of Israel, you need the kingdom of heaven, and I will give you that, if only you will believe in God and believe in me. But it's going to take more than words, more than healing. If you knew how much I loved you, my fellow men and women, you would know that I am dying to save you, will die to save you. But it hurts so much to be rejected by those you love. It is the agony before the agony. Father, it seems that only you are with me now, and it's getting harder and harder to feel even your presence. I feel so alone. We pause again. It's so easy to say, "Not I, Lord. I will never abandon you." But we do so often. We forget him. We grieve him. We say and think and even do things sometimes which, upon reflection, we know would have profoundly disappointed him, shown that even after all our years of discipleship, we still forget the lessons he taught us. Let's spend some minutes in reflection. Are there times when we have temporarily forgotten Jesus, when we have not been loyal to him, when we have abandoned him? We pray, Jesus, if only we could, we would be there at the roadside to call out gentle words of love and compassion for you when all around us cry, crucify. Hear the cry of love and sorrow for you from within our hearts now. In grief, we fall silent once more.